So in this video we will discuss about the best eras of Summoner's Creed so far. So for start, an era means a period of time which is remembered for a specific reason, and I will cover all of the major eras that I remember before telling the best one. So the first era where I started playing is Elemental era. Ice Queen was the biggest baddie back in 2021 and you just couldn't beat her. Felina was by far the most dominant monster at that time, and the prominent short-lived broken units were archangels with their permastall. And then the next era was of the Mythicals. Pixio added Egyptian gods to the game in August of 2021 and they were broken at the time. Ra completely destroyed Ice Queen, Horus could stack with Speedy, and Anubis allowed players to beat even the hardest of maps using the insta-kill ability. And this was the exact time when Infinite Coin Glitch and Infinite Summoning Glitch were discovered, which later got renamed to Rerolling. Then Pixio kept on adding new mythicals and game modes to the game, but nothing major happened until we reached the December of 2021, where we entered the era of Amaterasu, the fire goddess who ruled over the game for a long time, and this includes Cosmic Tower, where with the help of King in Yellow, Anubis and Deathbite, Amaterasu managed to beat the perceived impossible challenge. If you are a new player, you have no idea what kind of dominant performance she had. But then in December of 2022, more than an year later, came the glitch-filled Pirate Cats era. There were new maps, mythicals, but Pirate Cats were just too good. At this point of time, these cats completely outmatched the boosts of Hellhound and Mighty by a big shot, and occasionally with some new updates, boosts of these cats would actually go up to 1,000,000% out of nowhere, and Siren could also permastall enemies. But by the January of 2023, Norse gods got added to the game, and Loki became the next big thing. But this era was a long mixture of other stuff, and it went for a quite long time, but funnily, I have no memory of it. But the next era was PvP. It started in August of 2023 and brought to us the new game mode. Player excitement was on top level during this time, and for the first season, players loved it. It slowly became dull though when people got to know that it is just a facade and not a real PvP. Though the era gave us noticeable things like Osiris, completely new pantheons and new maps. But then coming to the pre-1000 levels era, the talk and hype was big regarding it, the biggest we had seen so far. And then finally in July of 2024, we hit the 1000 levels. It was huge, as we had new maps, new monsters, but most noticeably, the era brought to us the infamous damage cap, which instantly ended the reign of Amaterasu and Loki, and now there was a new big daddy, Hades. He was the most dominant thing ever, even crossing the power levels we had seen with Amaterasu, but this also brought the unbeatable maps to the game, and the failed Zodiac game mode. But then comes the pre-Ascension era, with the most noticeable feature of old new split, and this is where we are right now. So now coming to what has been the best era in Summoner's Creed, the best era has to be amongst Sun Goddess and 1000 levels, but I think the Sun Goddess era was the best. It was a powerful year, we could beat all of the maps and there was not much hassle. Game also felt more alive back then. I'll call it the golden era of the Summoner's Creed. Now the best update so far has to be Ascension, and once we reach the Ascension era, I think the game will rise again. But anyways, I hope you liked this video. Let me know if you played the game during the golden era in the comments below, and while at it, join the Discord server from the pinned comment. Thanks for watching, just keep grinning and Aura is mine.